Okay, so money fronts is here, and there's a lot to explain. So there's 6 different ways that you can make money. Look, we've got crosses, ticks, empty boxes. I will explain it all, do not worry. So you get a call from Martin Madrazo, you go and meet him, and then you start up. And then we're on to the hands-on car wash, a new business to buy. There's 3. This is the first one. Now then, we go and buy it. It's 1 million. There's no kind of extra customization options bar. You can change the paint color. And this is where we start. We unlock our 6 with our new contact, Raf. Hello, Raf. Let's get started and let's get into these 6 ways. So this is your legitimate business that is a front for your illicit activities. And it's kind of a new game mechanic. I mean, fair play to Rockstar. They've introduced a new way of playing together that actually connects all of your criminal empire in a way that's not been done before. So let me talk you through all the different ways that this works and help you decide which parts of it you want to get. I've kind of gone for everything because I like something new, but I'll cover at the end what's worth getting. So we have 2 additional new businesses as well. These are ways of expanding your operation. So here we go. So we've got Higgins Heli Tours and Smoke on the Water. And they work in similar ways, but hands-on car wash is your base. That's where your safe is. We'll get into the safe. That's where you'll collect your illicit money. So Smoke on the Water, 850k, a little bit less, plus 10k if you really want to change the colour of your room. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Who knows? And we'll get into the different ways that you can earn money from each of these and the different little side businesses and all the impacts that they have. So stay tuned. Right, there we go. 860k, so I've now got my second business. Then we have the one that I actually like the most, Heli Tours. They're kind of fun. So you're running a Heli Tours business, and yeah, that's the place. You could buy it in story mode. You can now buy it here in GTA Online. It's a little bit more, 910k, but to be honest, with even all 3 of these businesses, it's still less than some of the other businesses we had in DLCs over the past years. So entry point's not too painful, relatively. You can always just start with hands-on. You don't have to get the other 2 businesses. Now we've got a very different kind of safe here. Now this safe connects all of your businesses. So if you own those businesses, you get daily collection on them. So you see where it's got a tick, I own the business. Where there's no tick, I don't. And this will go up to a maximum of 30k per day. And if you do 15 money laundering missions a week, then that will go up to 32.5k a day. Unfortunately, it only holds 100k, which is very annoying. It's not like 250k like the agency said. I really wish there was an upgrade there. And your heat increases by 8% no matter what you're doing. Do you see heat? Bottom right. Every time you do an illegal activity, that heat will go up. And I'll go into what the illegal activities are. When that heat bar is full, you can only do legitimate activity. So the car wash. And I'll show each of these things to explain how they work. And if your heat is maxed out on that particular business, and for those 3 businesses, the heat is applicable to that single business. It's not a collective thing. So on this one, you'll see, now we get into that red cross at the bottom. So I'm not collecting daily income on my hands-on car wash. So I need to get rid of that heat to unlock it. So there we go. Also, this, because it's connecting all of your other criminal enterprises, there's some little bonus things here. So it's worth getting some of those other businesses you don't have, not just for the additional daily income, but also you can get some bonuses on their sales missions. Yeah, sale missions are probably the least interesting bit to do. So hands-on car wash, counterfeit cash, it's another 35% bonus on your sales. Smoke on the Water, your weed farm, 35% bonus on your sales. Makes it almost worth doing, I think. I think those missions are quite painful, personally. Heli, your cargo hangar, 10% extra on your sale missions. Worth thinking about. But no street dealer or nightclub boosts, which is probably the bit that you want, which is kind of frustrating. But if you buy those businesses, that means you're getting that extra daily one. So over time, it would probably add up. And it's kind of up to you. And you can always, if you've got the nightclub, that means you've got extra businesses to source. So let's start with this getting rid of heat. So legal activities. Each of the 3 has a legal activity that you do. This one I'm in the car wash. So literally it's going to collect someone's car. It's like the auto shop deliveries basically. Mostly. So you basically collect a car key, deliver it back, and if you do legal work on any of the 3 businesses, that will reset that specific business. So hands-on car wash, I was maxed out. That will reset it all the way back to 0. It doesn't do you any percentages. And obviously for the car, if you do get rid of the damage of 1,000, it's kind of hard to do. You have to restart anyway. So all we have to do is deliver it to our car wash. A nice calming sequence to watch it going through. And if you've taken any damage while you're doing it, just drive around the back of your garage. See, it's 972 bottom right, so I've got a few bumps. Take it in here to repair it. It'll put it back to 1,000. As long as you don't get any dents, you'll get that full 1,000, and then you don't get the cutscene where the guy's annoyed at you. You'll get the cutscene. If you've got an auto shop, you know all about these. Look how happy he is. Amazing service. $1,000 car wash. That's got to be worth it. Okay, so there we go. I've reset my heat to 0 so I can do a bunch of other stuff, and I'll explain how much heat goes up on the other activities. And amusingly for this, you can't steal the car, but after doing that car wash, on some of them, you do respawn and the car is in there, so you can actually blow it up. How petty. I've done pretty much every time. Next, money laundering. So this is basically, for each of the businesses, there's a set of money laundering missions that you can do. And these basically allow you to collect cash. And then once that cash, after a 10-minute delay, that cash will then be deposited back at the hands-on car wash for you to collect. Not in the safe, in another area. And you can collect, I think it's up to 1 million. I haven't even got there yet, but I'm pretty sure it's up to 1 million. It's a lot. Anyway, you just walk to a different area of hands-on and collect that money. It takes 10 minutes for it to be laundered, and then it will be available in there. Again, there's a bunch of these of varying levels of difficulty. This one, we have to collect the car and find the appropriate container. I didn't realise it's not on the ground, so it took me ages first time. Drive it to house. Anyway, they're all kind of 5 to 10 minute missions. It's basically the same deal each time. Money's not huge on these 30k or so, but again, it all adds up to the overall income on these. And notice their heat's gone up because I've just done that one. Goes up by 10%. There we go. Cash delivered. Okay, so next up, Mr. Faberwork. This is a set of 6 missions, and it's the same set of 6 missions whichever the 3 businesses you launch them from. These are just classic GTA missions. Again, these raise the heat by 10%. And some of these are a little bit harder than others. Like I said, they're more missions. It's just classic. You would have seen similar formats to them, bar there's a couple of new things. So picking locks, follow the direction of the arrows was a new one in there. And then when we've picked the lock, there's a couple of really nice things that I liked as part of this. I'm a big dog fan, so we've got the dog in there. So you can feed the dog, stop it attacking you. Lovely, stop it barking. So the colour, see the icon bottom left? Once he's had his food, that icon will change colour. In this one, we go and find the flash drive. And in all of these 6 missions, there's always some extra bonus collectibles to do. So there are 2, for instance, in this mission, liquid assets. There's a couple of drug packets to pick up. And look at this, lovely. You can pat the dog like you can do with Chop. How lovely. There we go. So I'm going to pick up some of those drugs, get the extra bonus, but it's only, I think, 10k. So you may decide whether it's worth it or not. I mean, the payout on these missions is very low. You know, we're talking like 30, 40k for a lot of work. And we've introduced this. It's like a treasure hunt on liquid assets. I've done a separate video that gives the exact locations of all 11 of these. The locations change and it can be very annoying. So please check out that video. That would save you a lot of time. There we go. So in this one, we're collecting the whiskey bottles, but all of you be collecting something, driving back. I mean, it's just classic GTA, but it's new missions. It's something fun to play. You're not really doing it for the money. We also have Quickie Farm, which is, yeah, kind of annoying. So it's a new thing on the map. You do 6 deliveries for around 40k, and it's going to take you 20 minutes or so. Kind of irritating, 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your driving style. There we go, and that's all it is. So, and you get a bonus if you do it 5 times that. If you're willing to do it 5 times, I mean, man, you deserve that bonus. I've done it once, and that's probably enough for me. I might do it one more time, maybe. But there is, with these, so we go, and you literally go the whole way across the map. The whole way on these deliveries. I mean, come on. Really? It's up there with the post-op stuff. At least it's a quicker car. We've got that saved for it. And it's worth doing once because if you want it, you will unlock the trade price on the, there you go, 40k. Great. 17 minutes that took. You will unlock the trade price on the Sentinel GTS. Is Amani Tech as well. It's pretty nice, fast car, worth it, possibly. Smoke Collectibles is another thing. It's a daily treasure hunt, so there's 10 to collect. You have to own Smoke on the Water. You get 7.5k for each of them. The locations change. Go to gtaweb.eu for the map. Thank you so much to whoever puts that together. Collect all 10 in your day, and then you'll get a bonus, which will get you 100k a day. It's worth doing once or twice, I think. Depends whether you enjoy that kind of thing, really, but it's worth doing once. Getting your bonus, getting 100k. Why not? Pay off the amount that you've spent on getting the game. So those are all the different ways in which you can make money in the game. So is it worth it? I definitely feel yes. I feel it really connects the whole world of GTA. I'm happy to get the 3 businesses. You can just get the car wash and you'll be absolutely fine. But I like doing these heli tours. I enjoy messing around with some of these characters. I mean, it's just a new way to play the game. That's safe, those daily bonuses, the concept of hit. I mean, what is going on there with the physics? I think it all really connects together. Those businesses aren't too much, relatively. Kind of 3 million or so set up. And it's something new to do. It was way beyond what I was expecting Rockstar to introduce. So I think let's get behind it, and I'm happy. They're better businesses for making money. Still do Kayo and the nightclub, but I think it's great. So anyway, I hope that helps. Don't forget to subscribe if that's helped you out.